Right, hi there. I've finally got myself a bit of time to take a video of this car, and unfortunately it is absolutely, tipping it down at this moment in time. So apologies for that. I don't really want to have to show the car off wet, but I will point out the main things as you'll see in a second. So yes, I painted the wiper arms yellow. Yeah, just something different. Anyway, let's just go round it. So, lacquer peel on the bonnet. I've mentioned about the lacquer peel. That's the remaining amount of lacquer that's actually left, or the rest of it is gone entirely. So, that is what that is. Let's just go down the front here. I'm going to try and show you under the car. Oh yeah, that's up against at the moment in terms of space and all that. So let's just do that and try and show, and even though it's raining, I'm going to have to try and do my best here. Anyway, I should point out the car's completely waterproof. There's some condensation in there right now because I am wet and I have just been in the car. So I'll check the show in here. Mud. And I just fixed those struts about 3 weeks ago after nearly putting up with them for about, falling down on me for about nearly 4 years, and those struts came up on eBay, and yeah, so second I fixed them. So that's just a rag I've just put down just to protect underneath. The underneath's pretty good for what it is actually. The seats and all that are in the back of said garage, and I have quite a lot of bikes in this garage, so that's again what I'm up against. Right, again, I'll just try and show you, all of this interior wise. Apologies, but trying to clear this out in this weather's just horrendous at the moment. Right, I'll put the boot down so you can see. This was what the first insurance claim was. It was literally this bash, and they broke part of the light. The light got replaced. That was cheap. That was only £10 to replace. Hopefully see scratches there. And I'll just try. These things are not included, sorry, but yeah, these are very handy for such a small car. Right, try and get this side here. This was the second insurance one. Basically, because all these scuffs, what was it again? It was that was on Willoughby Road. That was the guy that just basically nudged the side of it as I drove past. So the first insurance policy payout gave me 450, and the second one gave me 825, I think it was, because that's what they thought the value of the car was at the time, and that was 2 years ago. So trying to show. Oh, this side's actually not entirely that bad. Hopefully you can see. Right, I'll try and do a kind of a underneath from the back kind of thing, so you can see all of that is pretty decent. That, and I'll do underneath the bonnet as well. Oh yeah, let's do the front of the car as well. A little bit of wear. That's the seat belt has done that to that, unfortunately. Gizmos not included. Yes, I did make those floor mats myself, but that's actually not entirely in bad condition. That little bit of there, that was when trying to fix the actual window and then realising how much of a job that would be. Right, next thing, trying to, where's my bonnet tool? I can reach that any time. There we are, got it. Oh dear. And there we go. That is a warm engine at the moment. That is it. Hopefully you can kind of see is what it is when it comes to that. Dusty, but still pretty decent condition for its age. Anyway, right, so that's the car. Like I said, there's no cracks in the glass or anything like that. We're good for that. Tyres are all still reasonably decent for what they are. Trying to very quickly show you around them all, not perished or anything like that. Don't know if you can see that really well, but anyway, right. Okay, on to the next thing, the bike, the electric bike. That's it. That's it right there. It's wet because I've been out on it, getting said car from another location where I left it last night, which was very smart, Alan, very smart indeed. Not. So that is your battery right there. Samsung battery. That's the upgraded version on this model. It came with a lower grade version well, anyway, if you look on the Ego website for this exact bike, you'll see them still trying to sell them for £1,000. And yeah, I said the mechanics of this are absolutely fine, and tyres front and new, not cracked, actually in very good condition. I'll turn this on so you can see it has done exactly 1,185 miles since new, and it has 5 power modes. Just between 3 and 5 is really the ones to be recommended. For pedal assist, for 15.5 miles an hour is the speed that you can go up to with assistance, and then after that you're doing it yourself. Lights work, bottom bracket's good, bearings are good, chain and cassette, hopefully you can see there, good condition. The thing I think I might have explained, the calipers, I replaced these front and rear because the previous ones were just rubbish, if I'm being completely honest. Folding mechanism all works as it should, and yeah, so like I said, that was my offer on the phone, and this is a long enough video. I think it's 7 odd minutes. Any questions at all, you've got my number, and I'll just upload this. I'll upload this when I'm dry and indoors. Anyway, thanks very much.